I'm Asim Moghraby from Sudan. All my life I have been working on the Nile at the University of Khartoum. Well, where I come from, a lot of injustices, not just one, come from basically is governance issues. All of Africa lack democracy, and that reflects on almost every walk of life. The rulers do whatever they want to do without being questioned. And the end is lack of food security in Africa, lack of democracy, lack of even water security in a place where we have 3 Niles in the Sudan, Blue Nile, White Nile, and the main Nile. And yet we do not have water security. The most important issue in Sudan is desertification. And the injustice is that there is enough water where our share from the Nile, which is not being used in the western part of the country. That's an injustice. The other injustice is the bad use and manipulation of the resources. We have immense resources, but they're not being used except for the benefit of the governments and multinational companies. And of recent origin, the Chinese. Advocacy as far as we can, but it's not easy. I'm not a politician, but I have seen the inside of a prison 3 times because, I'm not allowed to say what they do not like. But we try. Fora like this gives one an opportunity to talk up and share his experiences with others. Well, I'm part of the Nile Basin Discourse, which is the civil society that helps the Nile Basin Initiative to do its work. We are against many water issues, like dams. 10 dams are being built in northern Sudan. We do not need them because the Ethiopian dams would suffice us. It's a matter of timing. If the river is flowing the whole year round, you do not need to put dams across the river, increase evaporation, increase resettlement and displacement of people, decrease biodiversity, and that sort of thing. If you speak against dams, you are in trouble. You do not speak of them in vain, but with logic. I have been working on the Nile for the past 45 years, and I think I know what I'm talking about. It's a very interesting question because I started with microscopic animals, with crustacea. But I gave that up and took up water issues, which are more that affect human life and prosperity. And trying to make people understand the whole issue of the hydrology. The Nile is the best studied river in the world from a hydrological point of view. There are records that extend for 3,000 years. No river in the world could boast that. So by making people understand the nature of the flow of the river, by trying to make watershed management, by working on wetlands, that's how try to correct these imbalances. Again, governance issues. It's the government, it's a police state more or less. In the Sudan, 84% of the national income is spent on security, and there is no security. It's targeting people, it's not targeting national issues. And these are the real difficulties. There should be transparency. There should be, we have 76 universities. Why do we have universities if we do not listen to the graduates and the staff of the universities? The government should listen to the elites, the intellectuals. Otherwise, it's going to be chaos. A just world would look like, has this transparency based on knowledge, cohesion and interchange of knowledge, and justice, environmental and social justice.